Standing in here has made me like low-key self-conscious of the clothes I own. It's all just flannels and jackets, like there's no variety in there. That's embarrassing. Yes, you read the title, you clicked on this video, so before you judge, just know that it's your fault you're here, okay? We are ranking the letters of the alphabet. I don't think there's a more appropriate person for the job, to be honest. Like, I'm very qualified in this department, okay? I'm very familiar with the alphabet, so I'm bored, I'm procrastinating, okay? This was the best thing I could come up with to get out of doing assignments and stuff, okay? Don't judge. First, I'm going to explain my tier list, because like just keeping the essay beat, like those are less boring, okay? We've got to have a logical system for ranking the letters of the alphabet. So on the top tier is Bridgerton, okay? Bridgerton is an amazing show. We are blessed to have that show in our lives. It is flawless in every aspect, so any letter that lands in the Bridgerton tier, legendary. We are blessed to have that letter in our alphabet, okay? In the second tier is New Zealand. Before you come after me, let me explain myself. There is nothing wrong with New Zealand. I love New Zealand. It's a beautiful country. But my only problem with New Zealand is that the people, they try to claim pavlova from us. Okay, pavlova is an Australian invention. Okay, and any New Zealand person that tries to claim otherwise, like, oh, actually, no. That is an Australian invention right there, so stop trying to steal our food. Next is Nicolas Cage. There's nothing really good or bad to say about the man. That's why he's in the middle tier, just Nicolas Cage. In the fourth tier is homework. No one likes homework. It is just a pain in the butt to do. But at the end of the day, we need it, so it's like, you know, it's any letter that lands there, it's sort of just, why do you exist? But at the same time, yeah, okay, I suppose you have to exist. And in the final tier is 14-year-old white girl. We don't need them in our lives, okay? We don't need that negativity in our lives. As far as I'm concerned, please don't come after me, this is a joke. So without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with A, okay? A, the beginning of the alphabet, the beginning of my name, the beginning of anything good, okay? Avengers, like, it's just, A is a great letter. As you can tell, I am a big fan of A. So A obviously belongs in the Bridgerton tier. There is nothing bad to say about A. Next I'm gonna do Z, I think. Z is very underrated, you know? Z's left all the way at the back of the alphabet, you know, very forgotten. No one really cares about Z, and I feel like we need to start caring about Z. He gets forgotten. My only quarrel with Z is the pronunciation. Is it Z? Is it Z? No one really knows. So if it weren't for that, I feel like Z would be in the Bridgerton tier, but because of that negative, it definitely has to go in New Zealand. I'm gonna do H next. I don't like H. H is a dumb letter. It changes the pronunciation of other letters. Like, what is up with that? Changing the sound of T to Th. And then, look at it. It's such a boxy, just... It's so boring and bland to look at, and it's just, I'm not a fan. Like, we don't need it. I feel like H definitely belongs in the 14-year-old white girl tier. I honestly can't think of anything negative to say about I. I is groovy. I is a great word. Everyone loves talking about themselves. I belongs up there with A, I think. G, look, okay, G's a good letter. G has a very unique sound, but then G goes a bit overkill and makes two sounds. Like a G is a good sound, but then why J? Okay, because that starts the GIF-JIF argument. Is it GIF? Is it GIF? No one knows, because G is a dumb letter. Like, it's just indecisive, you know? It's like G wanted to be special, and I don't know. You're good, but you're bad also. Now J wanted to copy people, okay? J wanted to copy I's aesthetic, you know, uppercase J has the line, lowercase j has the dot, like, what's up with that? You're copying I. And then he copies G's second sound. What's up with that? like, J is just a useless letter as far as I'm concerned. If it weren't for G having 2 sounds, we probably would need J. O is a fun letter, okay? O, you make the shape of O when you say O, like what other letter can say that, okay? O is pretty special in that way. We've got a bit of a theme going on here, all the vowels so far. Like the vowels are just chef kiss. I don't like P. P is a bit of an annoying letter. When you say anything beginning with P into a microphone, it makes a windy little you know what I mean? I'm gonna do M in the homework tier because, like, what are you doing? There's nothing real exciting about you, but I guess we kind of need you. And N is going to go next to him because what is with that pronunciation? M and N, you always have to clarify when you're spelling out a word. No, M, not N. M for monkey. Like, why can't you just be different enough that we don't have to clarify ourselves and make the sentence 12 times longer than it needs to be? F is a fantastic letter, okay? F is responsible for so many good words, okay? Fabulous, flamboyant, S is very fun to say. It's a groovy sounding sound. And it does a similar thing to O, but not quite the same, but it's the shape of it matches the letter, okay? It's the shape of a snake, like, you know what I mean? My only quarrel with S is it's a bit discriminatory. You know what I mean? People with a lisp can't say S, like, what's up with that? What, only special people can say it? Like, why you gotta be exclusive in that way? Like, that's a bit rude, if you know what I mean. B is like what P wishes she could be. Okay, B is just, she's a nice soft sound, but at the same time she can be quite firm. C has done a bit of a similar thing to G, where he can't make up his mind about what sound he wants to be. You know, is it K? No one really knows. But C just really doesn't do anything for me. Okay, C is just ugh. K is the superior. K is a strong, independent woman. She definitely belongs in the New Zealand tier. She's not quite up there. I'll tell you who is up there. Q. Q is a queen. Okay, Q is a bitch, but no one cares. You want to be friends with her, even though she's exclusive. She does not let anyone come after her. She doesn't let any other letters come after her except for you. Everyone wishes that they could be like you. Everyone wishes that they could be friends with Q, okay? U is also very up there. She's the only one on Q's level. X? What are you doing? What are you doing? X is so useless. I hate X. What is up with that sound? X. B-O-K-S, box. There you go. Don't need you. And then to try to be unique, X is like, okay, fine. Xylophone. What is up with that? What is up with that stealing Z sound out of nowhere? It's not even similar. At least with G, okay, it's sort of a similar sound, but where does the Z come from? And then, to top it all off, X decides, okay, what if I jump to maths? What letter belongs in mathematical equations? What are you doing, X? Figure your life out, okay? No one needs you right now. W makes a pretty groovy sound, but I hate the name. W. Like what? You're trying to be special like you, and you're like, oh, W. Look at me, Q. I'm a W. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? D doesn't really do anything for me. T is pretty fun. Tea's a nice beverage. So there you have it. There's my list. Take from it what you will. This is, as I said, very, very accurate. There is not a better person to judge this than me. This was a dumb idea. I don't know if I'm gonna actually use this, but yeah, it will wash your hands.